MMA fighters are among the toughest people on earth. They train hard in order to prove their worth in the ring, and to avoid a broken jaw, of course, while maintaining well-chiseled physiques. So it's funny how these hard-looking, no-nonsense athletes make time for the girls, let alone the hottest among the pack. Speaking of hot, keep watching this video to find out the MMA fighters with the hottest wives and girlfriends. 1. Sable, Brock Lesnar's goddess-like wife. First on our list of desirable wives or girlfriends is Brock Lesnar's wife, Sable. Lesnar competed in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, played football for the Minnesota Vikings, and is currently active in the World Wrestling Entertainment. The man has a wide range of skills. Sable and Brock wed in 2006, while Turk and Duke, their 2 kids, were born in 2009 and 2010. Sable is well known not only as Brock's wife, but also as a successful professional wrestler in her own right. She paved the way for many of the women we see on the WWE roster today. Many people's breaths and daydreams have been taken away by her stunning appearance. Her incredible figure is clearly the result of the excellent care she has always taken care of it, and it shows no signs of deterioration. In 1999, she graced the cover of one Playboy magazine's cover. Her hot figure is a good enough reason for that. Leaving out this lovely hottie from the list of UFC wags would have been a crime. Don't you think so? 2. Vitor Belfort's hot wife, Joana Prado Belfort. Joana Prado is the second sexiest person on our list. Blonde, curvy, and a successful Brazilian entrepreneur. This ex-feiticeira is a Latina hottie and one of the most desirable UFC spouses. This stunning Latina beauty has been modeling since she was a student. She first fell in love with Vitor in 2000, and the couple dated for a short time before getting married. They hadn't yet become this well-known pair that we know and love today. She reunited with Vitor on the SBT reality show, The House of Artists, in 2002, and they have been married ever since. Davy Belfort, Kiara Belfort, and Victoria Belfort are the 3 lovely children they've raised together. Joana Prado's sexiness is so overwhelming that she belongs in the VIP section of MMA hotties. 3. Christy Jane McKeon, Ross Pearson's gorgeous wife. The stunning ring girl who won Ross Pearson's heart is the first Australian beauty on our list, although the two certainly crossed paths at least once when Pearson was fighting in the UFC and she was walking around with signs pointing to the next ring. It was not at a UFC event that they began dating. In 2011, when she started dating Pearson, she was named one of the sexiest UFC spouses and girlfriends of all time. They met that year on the set of the reality show The Ultimate Fighter and have been an item ever since. They enjoy a lovely life together in Australia right now. She is stunningly attractive and would make any man swoon. It would have been unfair to leave her off this list. 4. Tito Ortiz's stunning wife, Amber Nicole Miller. As a former UFC ring lady, Amber sure knows how to turn heads. She was actually one of the first UFC ring ladies ever. Her MMA ring girl debut occurred at UFC 34 at the MGM Grand event featuring Matt Hughes and Carlos Newton, and UFC 60 was her final appearance. Amber was also a contestant on the original seasons of The Ultimate Fighter. It seems that this sizzling specimen is in high demand. She started dating the Huntington Beach bad boy in 2014 after meeting him in her workplace at UFC. Tito's ex-partner, the Jenna Jameson, is the mother of his 2 children. Okay, well, Tito prefers everything to be piping hot. Really? He does, doesn't he? In addition to having sole custody of Tito and Jenna's twin sons, Amber is also quite close to them. For sure, she ranks among the sexiest UFC spouses and girlfriends of all time. Yes, she is, wouldn't you say? 5. Dee Devlin, Conor McGregor's fascinating fiancée. Currently engaged to UFC fighter Conor McGregor, this beauty ranks number 5 on the list of the 9 sexiest UFC spouses and girlfriends of all time. At a party in Ireland in 2008, Devlin and McGregor happened to meet each other for the first time. They've gone through it all together, and when they first moved in together, they managed to make ends meet on only €188 between them, the designated amount to unemployed people in Ireland. The 2 of them have been through a lot as a couple, but the tables have flipped, and they're both doing great professionally and personally now. As seen in Conor McGregor, Notorious, a documentary about McGregor's life, they share a lavish lifestyle. During their time together, Dee and Conor welcomed 3 children into the world: Croya McGregor, Conor Jack McGregor Jr., and Rhian McGregor. And Dee, well, she's just an undeniably alluring mother. Surely she must be, right? 6. Amanda Delago Chavez, Henry Cejudo's ex-girlfriend. Another Brazilian goddess, the stunning Amanda Delago Chavez, is next up on our list. During that time, she dated Henry Cejudo, who claimed she was his first serious girlfriend. To put it bluntly, this girl is smoking hot. Her mother, Nise Delago, competed in the Olympics for jiu-jitsu, and her father, also a jiu-jitsu fighter, won a world championship. She practices law and also does contortion for a living. I think she does a great job as a contortionist. That's how you stay adaptable and sizzling. That woman has some serious game. It would be insane if we didn't include her among the sexiest UFC spouses and girlfriends of all time. 7. Ana Carolina, Henry Cejudo's wife. Henry Cejudo, also known as Triple C, is married to the extremely attractive Brazilian woman known as Ana Carolina. Despite the lack of information available about her, the couple appears to be having a great time, as seen in the Instagram posts they've been making together. He asked her out in a swoon-worthy fashion, and she immediately said yes. Henry is definitely reluctant to give up his hold on this eye-catcher. In the midst of a gender reveal celebration, he popped the question. Their daughter, a gorgeous girl they called America Maria Cejudo, is also a delight. For this list, Ana Carolina had to be one of the lucky 7 sexiest wags. It is safe to say that Cejudo has a knack for picking out the hottest women. 8. Natasha Wicks, Kyle Kingsbury's wife. This beautiful blonde is actually married to Kyle Kingsbury. Isn't she irresistible? She was a ring girl who won the heart of a UFC champion, but now she's retired. Both of them have been through a lot in their lives. They were very open about their connection at one point, but after everything they've been through together, they made the decision a while back to start dating again. They've had 2 gorgeous children together, and life has been full of great adventures for them. They're all just as hot as usual, with Natasha looking stunning in every photo she takes. Natasha is undeniably one of the hottest UFC partners around. 9. Wife of Kenny Florian, Clark Florian. Kenny Florian, a Peruvian UFC fighter, was enchanted by this model. This young woman even competed on the legendary America's Next Top Model, hosted by Tyra Banks. She obviously cares about her physical health, and her engagement to Kenny was full of breathtaking shocks. She and Kenny raise a lovely daughter together. Is it possible this woman keeps looking this attractive after giving birth? Former WWE star has kind words for Brock Lesnar's wife, Sable. There is no doubt that Brock Lesnar is among the toughest people alive today. The Beast is a family man who values privacy and sticks to his convictions. Getting away from the hustle and bustle of city life, Lesnar and his wife Sable have settled on a farm. It would be nearly difficult for someone like Lesnar to shun the limelight, given that he is both one of the most admired and feared men in competitive sports, and also notoriously reclusive. For the WWE, Lesnar was the next big thing when he debuted in 2002, and there was no misunderstanding of the meaning of his nickname. He went on to enjoy a successful career marked by nothing but dominance. Interestingly, former WWE Intercontinental Champion Marc Mero claims he doesn't hold any ill will toward his ex-wife, Sable, who is now married to Lesnar. Sable's affair with Brock Lesnar in 2003 caused the breakup of her marriage to Marc Mero. Sable moved on to marry Lesnar after the pair split up. No hard feelings on Mero's part. In an interview with Wrestling News Co., Marc Mero spoke highly of his ex-wife. Mero said to her, "Thank you," and then went on to explain why he was so grateful to her. "Thank you would be the only thing I'd ever want to say to her if I could say anything at all. To put it simply, I wouldn't be living this wonderful life that I am now if it weren't for what she did." Being a public speaker is a career path I would have never chosen for myself. Bitterness, anger, and the inability to forgive are cancers that slowly kill the people who harbor them. Brock and Sable's marriage. Sable and Brock Lesnar got married around the middle of 2006. Having left WWE in 2004, the former women's champion has kept a very low profile ever since. They've got 2 boys together named Turk and Duke. In his 2011 autobiography, Death Clutch, Lesnar gushed over his wife, and an extract from his book reads, "When Rena was traveling, I couldn't stand it. The industry is rife with testosterone, and I was concerned that some may harass or insult her. Nonetheless, Rena is a terrific woman who can take care of herself. Yes, she eventually departed from WWE, but not because of any mistreatment on their part. To put it simply, my wife is a fantastic human being." As for Sable's former husband, Marc Mero, he tied the knot with Darlene Spezzi in 2009. But after roughly 10 years of marriage, the couple eventually decided to separate. In 2010, he published his book How to Be the Happiest Person on Earth and has been living well ever since. So guys, who do you think is the hottest MMA wife or girlfriend of all time? Let us have your thoughts in the comments section. And if you enjoyed watching this video, kindly give it a like, be sure to subscribe to our channel, and tap the notification bell to keep getting more interesting content like this. See you next time!